Hello, travellers. Welcome to the Jade Frog Tavern. Grab a drink and go warm yourself by the fire.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Jade Frog Tavern. Once again, we are back with episode 4. Yes, that's right, it's episode 4. And I am William, and I have here with me...
Hi, I'm Gemma.
Yes, here she is, it's Gemma. And today we are talking about one of my favourite subjects. It is music, but music in video games. Specifically, because we're always about the games. Exactly. But before we get to that point, just a little break before we go. What are we drinking tonight?
We are drinking a health potion, and I know, because we need it. We need to be healthy boys.
Oh, I do. I like how you say boys every time as well.
You know, I'm a boy.
You're one of the boys.
One of the boys.
She's one of the boys.
Now I sound like a pick-me girl. Oh no. But yeah, the barkeep has made us a health potion that is whiskey and many other ingredients bar blackberries, and it is tasty.
It's very tasty, and I've nearly finished my second one because I had the one that was for the photos. Yeah. So I'm doing well. I'm well on my way. Delicious.
Would you like to cheers with me?
Oh yes, well cheers. You can't help it. It has to be done.
But I'm
Beautiful.
all good. Thank you very much for asking. How about you?
I'm doing very well. Like I said, I'm nearly finished my second cocktail of the night, so I'm feeling pretty loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey, baby. But no, I'm doing very well. And yeah, just to touch on very quickly, are there any games that you're playing at the moment that you wanted to talk about very quickly?
I'm still playing Harry Potter.
Oh yes, the old legacy.
I am, and I am in love with both Sebastian and Ominous.
Oh, of course.
And I have many spiraled into TikToks of just, classic fan fiction MC stuff.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You're going to be writing your own fan fiction
No,
soon,
I don't do that. I don't do that. No, we're all good.
Not
I'm
yet.
happy to read it.
Okay.
I'll read it and I'll, retweet it and all that jazz. But I'm not writing it myself. My imagination's not good enough to be an author.
Fair enough.
And I think I would pull some of my friends' hairs out with all the grammar issues.
Fair enough.
Other than that, I have been playing a game called Tyranny.
Okay, never heard of it.
You've heard of Pillars of Eternity? Divinity
Yes.
Original Sin 2?
Yep.
Picture that.
Okay.
It's one of those games, but you are the bad guy.
Oh,
in
wow.
it. It's really fun. It's in a messed up world where there's 3 factions in it, and they're all dictated by a god. But some people don't want to follow him, and some people do. And it's basically 3 different factions fighting against each other, and you can either choose to side with one of them or be your own evil faction.
Oh.
And all of them are bad. Like all the 3 choice of peoples you can have, they're all horrible. And essentially, it's just I haven't finished it, but I feel like if I do pick someone,
Yeah.
they'll be the team who takes over the world. But the world's fucked.
Okay.
The world's
Or
utterly
be your own
fucked.
faction.
Yeah, that's what
Do
I'm
your own
doing so
thing.
far. That's what I picked at the start, and I got the achievement traitor straight away, and I was like, because you have to you have to meet all of them, and you have to do them all a favor.
Okay.
And then obviously when you pick, you destroy a tower, and you can either say you had help from one of them or not. And I was like, nah, none of you helped me.
It's all me.
It was
That's
all
all
me.
me. Okay, no, they sound good fun.
It's such, if you like those sort of, I can't think what the type of game that is now. They're like turn-based tactical games, aren't they?
Oh, fair enough.
So, yeah.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, well, I am still on my Call of Duty DMZ
Oh, man.
zone where we just, me
Shoot a
and
man.
my buds, it's just, as my friend likes to put it, white people shooter games where you just, frat boys go around shooting each other. So yeah, that's all we do. Just ruining people's days and shooting
And
other
shouting
people
at them
and
with so
listening
much
to them
abusive.
complain over the microphones. Just nothing gives me so much more joy than
Yeah.
hearing people being angry.
Yeah, I don't do that. I can't play them. I think Overwatch is the only FPS I can do.
Yeah.
Because people are nice, as toxic as all those games are.
I mean,
it's the nicest I've ever had.
it's borderline. Depends on what rank you are, I think.
Yeah.
But well, yeah, it just depends. Yeah, There are some dark depths in Overwatch as well.
Yeah. There is many a times I've just gone, hi!
Yeah.
And everyone's gone, oh, get off!
Woman, go away.
Literally, get off! It's like, okay, mute myself.
But yeah, apart from that, I am playing another shooter with my friend, and it's called Hunt Showdown, which is...
Oh, what's that?
It's PvE and PvP, so you go into a world
cool.
which is all kind of cowboyish, and it's very... I used to think it was very janky and horrible, but I've suddenly got into it, and you're just sneaking around trying to defeat monsters and and other players within the certain lobby that you load into, and it's very tense. It reminds me of old PUBG sort of days.
Oh damn! I didn't play those either. I can't do it.
They're intense. I like it. I like the intensity. That's what I want.
Yeah, the MMO, like anything that's like big lobbies, I can't do. I just get like fear of too many people seeing how shit I am at once.
The abuse.
Literally.
Can't stand the abuse.
I can deal with Overwatch like 5v5.
Yeah.
Dealing with that. That's only like 8 people. If I'm playing with you.
If we're playing with us, yeah.
Yeah, then it's only 8 people who see that I can't aim. Whereas if, it's 60, 30v30. Whew,
That's too many.
It's too many people.
Well, you don't need to aim when you play Mercy anyway.
That's true. I fly.
You just fly around and knock onto people.
Have the best time. And then when I rage to, Brigitte, and just smack them.
It's the only way. You got to rage to Brigitte. You got to rage. No, amazing. But we are tonight talking about, music in video games.
And which one hurt you the most?
Well,
is what
within,
you
want to know. That's specifically what you want to know.
Yeah, that's specifically what I want to know.
We'll get into that. Don't you worry. And if I cry,
just a little single tear.
Oh no, it'll be many tears, especially down the path we're going.
Oh no, I'm not ready for this.
Yes, we're going to start on musical soundtracks for games in their entirety that live in your head on repeat almost and always seem to come back. Why are you laughing already? What's wrong with you?
Because I'm prepared to just I want to hum it.
Feel free to hum it, but just disclaimer.
They're all wrong.
They might be a little bit wrong, and I'll try and interpret them and decipher these hums.
I was gonna say, okay, I'll do one. Tell me if you know what this one is.
Okay.
Boop ba-doo boop ba-doo boop boop ba-doo boop boop ba-doo boop. Whenever I was in the pub the other day and I was doing that. Everyone was chatting or doing something and I just had a moment to myself. Clearly, I don't know, ADHD me or whatever, just started going tapping the table with my drink. And literally, I don't know who we were with, but someone else just went, "Are you humming the Wii theme tune?" And I just was like, yeah. When I'm processing.
You're just on an autopilot.
Autopilot. I've had my minutes, I'm spacing out. That is just...
No, that's fair enough. Yeah, it's a great, and you got it right. I knew what it was.
Have been practicing.
1 out of 1 so far. You've been practicing. You've been working up to it.
Working up for that. That's it. The rest are wrong.
No, that's a great one. The Wii soundtrack. Oh, it's an iconic soundtrack.
Forever.
Everyone
played so much Wii. I remember being when I lived at home with my parents. The Wii was like Christmas.
Oh yeah.
You went from PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and then it was the Wii. And it was just bowling every Christmas.
Oh,
Grandma playing bowling was great.
Tennis. You get we got the table tennis out on the Wii Sports 2 as well. I loved all that.
I didn't play the table
tennis.
There
was a lightsaber kind of thing as well.
What?
That was on Wii Sports, I think. That was a whole different category.
Damn.
Dog frisbee.
Dog?
I fucking hate dog frisbee.
Why? Tell me why.
Because it was ass. But my father, he
mid-drink,
absolutely loved dog frisbee. And whenever after we got that Wii, he was like, "Dog frisbee time, come on."
Do you frisbee dogs?
No, you have to throw a frisbee out and the dog goes and catches it, but you can't do it too far or too close.
Because then the dog can't catch it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really sad.
And it made me very angry, probably because I just didn't win at it, and he was just very good. But he was just like, "Yeah, dog frisbee, let's go. We want that dog frisbee."
Oh, now I'm thinking of on the DS when you had Nintendogs.
Oh, Nintendogs.
I got so sad.
Oh, and the graphics. of the Nintendo.
When you had, the bit that I had to get my dad to do, I think. When you had to whistle to teach it to come. I can't whistle. so I was just like at the DS screaming, "Come! Come back to me, dog!
Please!"
Please. And it was like, "You need to be able to whistle." And I was just like, "Ah!"
That's very discriminative against people who can't
whistle, right?
Yeah.
I know.
But no, that's a lovely soundtrack right there.
Thank
Oh,
you.
it brings back memories, such memories. For me, for soundtrack, Gemma, I cannot even begin to explain how difficult all of these answers for these questions, because I love the music so much.
Oh.
But after flip-flopping back and forth, I had to settle on Minecraft. The music in Minecraft is a soundtrack that is played many times throughout my life, and I keep revisiting because it is just so special.
You're gonna hate me. I've never played Minecraft.
I'm not gonna hate you for that.
Okay. I
I'm
was
not
like,
gonna hate
oh
you for
no.
that. That's no problem.
I
Like,
tried it for Jake once.
you're just like, what the fuck is this?
Paid 25 quid for that shit.
It's just blocks, and I hate it.
Literally, I had to do so much work.
Oh, that's fair enough. Well, if you'd gone further than 5 minutes, you might have heard some of the music from it, and it is some of the most beautiful music I've ever heard, and it's so soothing and relaxing, and I adore it. I had it as my alarm at some point in my life because it was just beautiful to wake up to. So yeah, and I've played it for people at 6 a.m. after a good raving night when we're having our nice kind of come downs, and then chilling in the morning, just like, listen to some Minecraft, guys. This will put us in the right state of mind to just get on through.
Just bop, bop, bop.
That's not how the music goes.
That's how it sounds in my head. Bop, bop.
I'm going to play you some later on, and you're like, wow, this is
love it.
beautiful.
I love
and
it.
then you'll agree with me completely.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, fair enough. But,
I do have one other.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not gonna attempt, but it's the Sims 2, and like specifically like the buy mode music.
Was that?
Yeah, pretty much.
The violin.
Yeah, well, it's a piano as well, isn't it?
And the piano in there as well.
Bop,
Yeah.
bop, bop, bop. But yeah,
The Sims 2.
everyone had a Sims. Well, all of them, but everyone had a Sims
That is
phase.
within one of my answers as well for later on, because it is just...
Yeah, this is the only Sims music.
the Sims music was just beautiful.
Yeah, it was great. It just forever gets into your head. But one thing I have done recently, when we've been having to clean the house, my new theme is putting the buy music on for Sims when I'm cleaning the house.
Does it motivate you?
Yeah, because it makes me feel like I'm a Sim.
It's not really me, it's just my avatar.
Someone's forcing me to clean right now, so I don't, have the stresses.
Yeah. I'm not making the decision. It's fine.
It's fine. Someone else is forcing me to utterly and completely do this.
That's fantastic. Hey man, if it works, it works.
Yeah,
So.
it's either that or it's like you can get medieval lo-fi sounds.
Medieval lo-fi.
Yeah, man.
Excellent.
Just a big fan of it.
I remember you showing us a lot of Bard recreations.
Oh, Bardcore.
Bardcore, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a guy on YouTube who does them, and he just takes all like rap music and then does it like, but it's all like the other instruments. You know what song that was? Obviously.
I was gonna say Ghostbusters for a second. There.
Oh,
It sounded
no.
like you were going to Ghostbusters.
Oh,
but there we
that's
go.
impressive. But no, I had Eminem in
There
my
you go.
head.
Bardcore.
Yeah, but Bardcore, he's great. I love him.
Okay, so next we have kind of like sound effects or sound clips that always forever in your mind. May it be some sort of reaction to what someone's saying, or a moment how you feel in a certain time.
All of them are panic ones for me.
Yeah, well, they work very well. So yeah, hit me. What have you got?
Okay, I've got 3.
Yeah.
Well, 2 clips and then one just a whole soundtrack that is just in my main track. But
Okay.
in Halo,
Yeah.
when you have the shields, when you get shot and you just get the pew, 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 pew,
Yeah.
and however that goes. But yeah, with the shield regen noise.
With the boom.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you're low and it's like beep 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 beep.
Yeah, that. Oh, if like I stub my toe, that's the noise that I get when I'm just like boop, 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 boop. And then when it starts to feel better, whoop, and I'm all better. I'm fine again. I can breathe. Yeah.
That is a delicious sound.
And then second is it makes me really, really sad whenever I hear it. It's just like the Pokemon when they're low health.
Oh, yeah. That is just an anxious sound.
Literally, I'm just there like, he's gonna die, and it's all my fault.
It's anxiety-inducing.
Like, it's like they're like, get in your ball. I don't care. Just get in your ball.
Swap them out.
Swap them out. Because I am pretty shit at Pokemon. Because I normally, whenever I play it, I write down all the combos of what's good against bad.
Fair
Because
enough.
I never remember mid-fight when I'm just walking in the bushes and someone's like, "Wah, I'm coming to get you.
It's me.
It's Wario.
Kid with shorts. I'm coming to get you. I like catching bugs.
And I'm just like, okay, what's good against bugs? And I have to like Google it on my phone.
No, we have the piece of paper with all
Yeah,
the
so
information.
now I have it all there.
Okay, so we
I
have
don't
the
play Pokemon.
boo.
Yeah.
Any more?
And then just
Soundtrack.
the whole soundtrack is just Dead Space.
Ooh, Dead Space.
I just, oh man, that game gave me nightmares for years.
Yes, that is. Ooh,
Right?
a shuddery game.
Right?
Full of jump scares
I
and
know.
eeriness.
And I really,
It's a great game, man.
I really want to. I don't want to play it, the new version.
Oh,
but I
right.
want to. I
It's
watched,
very different. And
For
if you've
instance,
watched it, then yeah.
I haven't watched it fully, but I've watched a few YouTubers randomly play it, and I was just like, cool.
I don't know why, because I don't usually watch Dr. Disrespect. I like him, but I don't usually watch him. And for some reason, when it came out, I was like, here I am watching him play all of it pretty much live. And yeah, it's very different.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
yeah.
did.
I think I prefer the old ones.
They're going to be clunkier, aren't they? So they're going to be spoopier.
Isaac!
Isaac! Oh, because he talks now, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Does that
He
ruin
does.
the
No,
ambiance?
it's not Isaac, it's some other guy.
How dare he?
Some
But yeah,
other
just Dead Space, man. That gave. I haven't done horror games since that, just because that one really.
Did you play the second one?
No, I literally. I started the first one and then got to I can't remember where, not far. I could probably say that much. And then I was like, no, there's too many things. It's too creepy. And then I saw someone play. I watched someone play the Dead Space 2, the start of it, and I was like, I'm out.
Oh, it goes off right from the very start.
Nope.
That guy
I'm
comes
out.
to rescue her out of the cell, and then his face just explodes out, and it's just like, okay, we're going.
Yeah, that's pretty much as far as I got, and I was like, I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
tapping out. Sorry, I'm going home.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, I watched my friend play a lot of Dead Space 2, and then played it myself. That was a fantastic game.
But yeah, just like because it's his gun, isn't it? Like yeah, I want to say it's the needle of Halo.
Oh, he's
The
got
little
the
spiky thing.
yeah, he's got the kind of spike gun, and he's got
Yeah.
the laser cutter kind of gun. He's got
Yeah.
loads of them, but
But the
they're the
sounds of
iconic
just
ones.
them, of just like
Lots of chunking when you're
Yeah.
stamping on all the enemies to get all
Chunk,
their ammo out of them.
chunk.
Chunk, chunk,
No.
chunk. Yeah,
Oh, it does-
very good.
Yeah, they're the three.
Okay, so I have got I've got the Metal Gear Solid alert sound whenever
Yes.
that
Yep.
kind of
Yup,
tone.
yup.
Yeah, never forget that. That's
Oh, with
always
the
in there.
exclamation mark on your
Yeah,
arm.
that's
On
right.
your arm? And above your head.
It was like, that's the instant panic sound for me.
Get in a cardboard box.
I've got the Tony Hawk special move sound.
I didn't play Tony Hawk
No,
either.
that's fair enough. I was a massive fan of Tony Hawk 2 and 3 and Underground 2 and blah, blah, blah. But whenever you did a special move, it made this kind of like boom sort of sound, which was just like, whoa, yeah, cool, I'm doing it. But that always lives in my head, just always in there forever. Whenever something amazing happens, I just like, oh, Tony Hawk 2 happened. Speaking of Wii, again, with the golf, the commentator that used to be on Wii Golf, he was just so happy and stuff. And whenever you did a shot that would land around the hole, he'd be like, on the green, nice putt, good shot, and all that kind of stuff. So on the green is always in my head forever for some reason whatsoever.
Oh my goodness. Next time we play like golf with friends, we need to do that and you just have to be like, on the green.
On the green. Nice shot. Good drive. Yeah, all that kind of rubbish.
Yes, you need to do that.
And then two more. I've got a clip. Well, this is little because I've been saying it to my friend Ryan a lot. It's this guy from League of Legends. He's this little like hedgehog kind of character. I say hedgehog. He's not. It's more. I don't. Whatever he is.
He's
But
an animal.
He spins around, but he says like really minimal voice lines, and it's just like okay, because that's what he says all the time. Pretty much is okay, just like that.
That's amazing.
It's called Ramus. And he's great. And just because I was saying it to Ryan a lot whenever he'd ask me questions, or we'd like, okay.
Okay.
And the last one is Dungeon Keeper 2 on the PC.
That's a
game.
great fucking game.
Whenever you win in the casino, Disco Inferno, Burn Baby Burn plays. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. Burn baby burn.
Yeah.
Disco Inferno. Burn your mother down. That's right. So yeah, there are my ones. Just boom, they're always
Done.
there. Yeah.
Oh man, that's a lot.
Yeah, I know.
How many more was there?
I told you, like, I was gonna get very out of hand with this one, and it's very difficult for me. And you're gonna have to start like trying to like clobber me over the head by the end
tell
of it.
me everything. It fascinates me.
I'm gonna go insane by the end of it. But yeah. So our next topics are, because music, when you're playing games, obviously when you're playing a game, it can invoke many emotions.
Oh, so many.
And music can help elevate that emotion.
Yes.
So we're going to discuss what kind of music in games made you feel certain emotions.
Oh, no.
And our first emotion is fear. What made you feel fear?
Well, you've already said it. So for my fear was the sound clip for Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, right.
That for me has given me the biggest fear in my life because the first I didn't play, I was quite late to the Metal Gear Solids.
Sure.
And then I had a friend at my old job who loved them.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You need to play them." And I was like, "Okay, I've watched other people play them." And he was like, "No, they're good, fun games." And I was like, "Okay." And so when I did it, I was instantly like, "Okay, I'm gonna be the best stealthist bitch in the world. I'm gonna sneak around and then they're gonna see me." And then that started happening, and I was just there, because it has the music that happens. Yeah, they're trying to find you.
Yeah.
And, oh my god, there's so many games. As soon as I pause it. I like press, if it's on the Xbox, I press the middle button. I'm like, no,
I can't deal with this right now.
I can't deal with it.
Leave me alone.
Other than for fear, I believe it's we started to get our friend to play Amnesia.
Ooh.
And that I don't know. I want to say that music, but I don't remember the music because it's so like the whole game is so quiet.
Yeah, it's more of just like a kind of sound that happens when you start to lose your mind and the insanity sets in. Yeah.
But I didn't get far in that game.
Oh, no.
Because the puzzles are too hard for me.
They are very puzzly. I hate puzzles. Screw puzzles.
We got stuck in a room and we collected what we assumed were all the items, and the game was being like, "You need to go this way." It got to the point where the game was telling us where to go.
I see.
And we went to where it said and was like, "Oh, I can't find what I need to do." I guess this is
the end of our story in Amnesia.
Yep. We just got stuck in a house.
It's alright. You could just watch it on YouTube if you really want to. But those games are good and freaky. Those ones.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised with the fear.
But
for
yeah,
those.
that one just because there's no music.
No,
really.
It's just you hear all the sounds of them creeping around, and then they come and get you, and you lose your mind.
Yup. I
It's
never got
evil.
to see the monsters though, so if anything, that's fucking scarier. I never got to the bit
You
where
never
you
even saw the monsters?
Nope.
Good, because they would mess you up.
Oh
They
no.
mess you up. They look awful.
Oh,
They look kind of janky, I guess, but since it like warps everything when you go insane,
Yeah.
it justifies it.
Yeah,
a
no,
bit.
we only ever got to the bit where you started getting it was dark and it was like woo, woo, woo,
Okay.
and all that jazz. But
Fair
that was
enough.
about it. Oh,
Nice.
oh,
Nice.
oh,
Oh,
I
is it
hate
giving you the
I got
heebie-jeebies?
shivers now.
Good. The power of sound. This is what we're all about. So for me, I have. Did you ever play Soul Reaver? Back
Nope.
on the PlayStation 1.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat a blackberry. Wow.
Eat that blackberry. So
Oh, I
Soul
love that
Reaver
blackberry.
is about vampires. Well, it's within the Legacy of Kain world. That's
I've
why I'm
never
not
had a
eating that.
blackberry
Have you
before.
not? Regret. Instant regret.
Okay, sorry, Roo.
That's quite right. You ruined my moment talking about Soul
Soul
Reaver.
Reaver.
It's vampires. You would love it.
Oh,
And
I'm in.
the storytelling is incredible in these games. The dialogue is incredible. The guy who does the voice for Taylor Gain, or whatever his name is. He
Logain.
does Logain. Let's call him Logain.
Taylor Gain.
Yeah,
Oh my
Taylor.
god, that's changing his
He does
race
the
a little
voice for
bit.
Kain, like the main antagonist,
Oh,
I guess,
sick.
for the first game. And Tony J does the voice he does Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh!
Basically, that incredible deep voice. He plays this mysterious kind of elder god sort of thing, who's just a big squid, really. And
We like squids in
Anagon
this
from
place.
Breaking Bad plays this floating. She's Skylar. I don't know if you ever seen Breaking Bad. That's fine. That's fine. But she's in it, apparently. I found this out when I was looking into it. She's also does the voice for this floating ghost. But yeah, basically, when you load into the game and it has the opening cinematic, it's this incredible musical piece, which is called Ozar Midrashim, starts playing, and it is magical. And I used to play this game with my sister, and it was just like, the rushing synths and the drums start kicking in, and I'm just like, I'm ready for this. And it was just so good, and I
Feel it.
yes.
How is that fear?
Well, it was fear because it's a kind of scary game.
The vampires come and they
I would
like,
attribute
nom,
that
nom,
music
nom.
in particular as quite a fear-inducing song.
Gotcha.
So that's why I put it in the fear category.
And that makes sense. So I was just like, because vampires are super scary anyway.
Yeah,
and I don't need
they're
help.
scary boys. But I guess now when I listen to it, I get that like,
Adrenaline,
because
fun.
It's
Good memories.
Yeah, all the nostalgia, but it's a spooky song. But if you look up on Spotify, there's a guy, because it's by this band called Information Society, and
It's a great band name.
yeah, it's like a heavy metal band kind of thing, and and he just talks a load of weird nonsense. It's not nonsense, I guess, but it's just like just madness at the start, and then it kicks into the bit that you hear from the game. And it's incredible, and the whole soundtrack is incredible, and I could just go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, but I won't, because the other kind of music I have for fear is just generic, like Dark Souls boss music.
Dark Souls music, yeah.
When you hear that boss music and it gets going, it's like, okay, we're in trouble.
It's when it gets like bassy, because I always picture like all of those to be very orchestral, aren't they?
Oh, they are, yeah.
So as soon as you get like bass or like heavy notes is how I don't know if that's the technical term, but heavy notes that sound like they weigh something, that's when I'm like, I'm out.
And
Let's go.
the chorus comes in with the and they're all it's like, oh god,
the angels are singing. That
they're
means
coming. I'm going to heaven.
No, we're going to hell, baby. We're going down, down,
Why
down.
are you going to hell? That's fine. Okay, so next we have heartbreak. The things that tear you up deep down inside. When you hear it and you let that single tear out.
Yeah, I've got a few for this one.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready.
I'm not ready.
Let's do it. Let's delve deep into it. Come on.
Okay. I'll go. I've got 3 in total.
Okay, yeah. That's good.
So,
good.
I'll start with, I think, which is the most recent one.
Yeah.
So, in World of Warcraft, they had the beautiful, the wonderful voice of Jaina, aka Laura Bailey, the goddess that she is.
Laura Bailey.
Laura Bailey,
we love you.
Jaina prayed more, and she did the song of Daughter of the Sea, and they did it as a trailer for the game, but it's also all about like her story bit in it. And I don't know if it's actually you probably do hear the bits without her singing in the game at some point in that scene, but I didn't play Alliance, so I wouldn't have technically heard
We
it.
don't know.
So we don't know, but I
Unless
want
you
that
looked
to
it up on YouTube or something.
Yeah, so I watched it's in the trailer for it, and it's a beautiful animation, so I want that one to count, because it is technically about the game.
If it makes you feel something,
yeah,
then
man.
it counts.
It's all about her and her regrets of leaving her dad to die on a ship.
Fair enough, yeah. That's pretty
and
heartbreaking.
it's all about the ghosts that haunt her, and the song is just, I listen to that song often and on repeat, and every time I cry.
Is it when you're in your sad songs?
Yeah, it's
when
in
you're
my sad song
that
playlist.
zone, it's like, I want to feel sad. I want to put the sad songs on.
Oh my god, sidetrack with that. On Spotify, it does the yearly recap.
Oh, yeah.
And it tells you like what genres you listen to. My top, not my top one, but like top 3 is literally just called Sad Boy. Sad Boy music.
Sad boy
And I haven't named that. That is Spotify.
Sad boy music.
So there you go.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I listen to that one a lot.
Okay. That's awesome. I like it.
The second one is in Mass Effect 3.
Okay.
Right near the start of the game. I think the song title is just called Leaving Earth, and it is literally the scene when you do the intro bit, and then you are actually trying to get to your ship to leave Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And in the cutscene beforehand, you try and save a kid. And you think you saved the kid. You do. You put it on a ship. You put that kid on the ship, and all the Reapers come down.
Yeah.
And it shoots the shuttles, and it's got the kid in it. But again, it's very similar to Dark Souls. Mass Effect stuff is very like orchestral, but not as heavy orchestral because it's like sci-fi orchestral,
spacey kind of stuff.
But whenever the Reapers are involved, especially in that game, the music's quite like subtle. Okay. And then whenever the Reapers come on scene, you just get whoop, and it's like a really deep, bassy, and it makes
cuts right in there.
Yeah, and that scene broke me because of just like that sound of and it made like the speakers shake because the treble on it was like so high because I didn't know, and it's like the whole room just went whoop, and then the, like all the guns fires went off.
Just imagine you're just like, what is happening?
They're coming to me. And obviously the whole, the memes and the tropes about Mass Effect 3 of the god baby is that kid that you didn't save at the start of the game. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. But that game and that song gave me a lot of heartbreak.
Sad.
And then...
And what's the biggest sad of all,
The biggest sad is Gears of War. Which, do I even need to say?
I'm well enough
what
already.
The scene?
I'm well enough already.
It's our best boy. It's our favourite man.
Oh, no. Dom.
Yeah.
Dom, it should have been Marcus. It should have been
Felix. You're not kidding. Felix is great.
It should have been Marcus, man. Oh, Dom.
But yeah, they play Mad World.
They do play the instrumental version, yes.
Yeah, and I can't listen to that song ever again.
Oh, really?
Ever again. It's done me in. Just if ever I just hear it's a mad world. I just no. No.
Just that slow piano as he's driving on back to the explosive
Don't ruin my
station.
makeup, man.
I never think it was gonna end like this, did you?
No. And then because he kisses his tags, because he's like, "We'll be with you soon."
Yeah, just after he's found his wife who's torn up to the max, and he has to blast her in the head. And oh my goodness, yeah, it's too much. I remember playing that with my best friend Zach, and at the time who we'd played the other one with, the other two, and then I was like, oh no, it's happening. Dom is doing it. And just as he'd done it, and I was just broken, he said some bullshit that was so long ago, I can't remember, like, to try and get a laugh. And I was like, fuck you, man. You're ruining this for me right now. This is, like, the biggest shit that's happened in this game. And now you ruined it.
I'm so sad now.
It breaks me.
Yeah, because it's just like, oh, fuck.
It's awful.
He's such a good man. He's such a good husband.
Oh, Dom.
And
Poor
just,
Dom.
We miss you, Dom.
Yeah.
And I didn't play Gears. Did I play Gears of War 4? I don't think I did. That's the one. That's where the female lead, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I haven't played 4 or 5. I think it kind of ended with me when Marcus' story ended.
Yeah.
Marcus had a bad time in that one. Like, Dom goes and he gets to the end, finds his dad, and it's like, oh, finally, after 3 games, I found you, Dad. No, just melts right in front of it. Just ashes and he gets dusted straight away. It's so raw. Just melts in his hands. It's like, damn, Marcus.
Daddy!
He's having a bad time. So, yeah.
Oh, the Gears of War, I loved those games, man. But yeah, that song is for... I can't listen to it. Yeah. No. So bring us up a little bit.
It's killing me. Sorry. Okay, I'll change the subject. We'll go to my one.
No, your heartbreak.
And yeah.
I was gonna eat another blackberry then.
Don't.
Ow! Sadness. Eat it. It's my coping mechanism.
So, for my heartbreak song, I have. So this is the main one. I have a song from Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yep.
And it's "Lost in the Storm." And even when I'm talking about it, it's giving me the chills because that game is just incredible.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, the music is just So good, so
Yeah,
good.
you showed me that game, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, that start.
Those
I show a lot
openings.
of people the start of that game just to make them cry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we were literally sat on your sofa, and you were like, "Oh, this is a really cute game. It's so pretty." And I was like, "Sweet, I'm so excited. I need this little pick me up." And then you were like, "Okay, ready to come down?"
Now we're gonna have a bad time. So yeah, Lost in the Storm with her singing in the background as well. It's beautiful and it just breaks me. But apart from that, I also have Return to Zanarkand from Final Fantasy X, which is a beautiful piano piece that plays in the main menu when you load up the game.
Ooh.
Which, if you've never heard it, it is beautiful. Now, I'll play it for you afterwards.
Yes.
You can't hear it because of copyright. We won't play it for you.
Sorry.
But just
Google
go
it.
and listen. All the songs that we're talking about, go and listen to them. Go and listen to them.
Be sad.
And tell us about the music that you love as well. That's what we want to hear.
Let us know your favourite heartbreak. I
Yeah.
want to know your
Just
biggest
all of them,
heartbreak.
all the stuff we're talking about, because I did a lot of research into this stuff and I asked some of my friends about this stuff as well, and we
Amazing.
had quite a few drunken nights with different people staying up late at night talking about music, especially Seb. He is like a massive buff when it comes to listening to when it comes to music in games. Like,
Oh, wow.
he is on point, and we were up till like silly o'clock in the morning talking about music and games, and it was fantastic. So that's the kind of impact that music has on people
Yeah.
in games, and I love it. I love it. Which is when we go on to our next one, which is happiness.
Yeah,
What
we
brings-
need this.
Cut out the heartbreak. What's going to bring us happiness when we hear it in our games?
I've got so many, man.
Good.
This is where I can thrive in
Yes,
happy place.
Please do. Please
So
do.
at the top, it's another one that I do get stuck in my head sometimes too. It's just the Stardew Valley track. Stardew Valley is just such a happy game. Whenever I
Gorgeous.
just want a comfort evening, I've got a few hours to kill. I'm gonna go chill on my farm, hang out with my emo boy, and give him some amethysts crystals that I spend ages mining.
Of course you romance someone on there. Of course.
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
Come on, now, that's all I was doing it for.
I was just straight in the mines. I was just like, how low can we go in the
How low
mines?
can we go? I think I've completed the mines. haven't touched the skull cave though.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I
One that
think
you
I've
get
got to
the
the
bus to and stuff.
Yeah, I got to the first couple of levels of it, and then this, and I was like, "This is too much."
But yeah, it's even when you load up that game
Just how
and
it
in
opens.
the main menu, doom doom doom
Dun,
doom doom doom, and the pan flute comes in, and it's just it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh,
Big happy.
yes,
Big happiness.
so happy. Then there is again. Somehow, all on World of Warcraft, the Alliance side gets the better stuff. It's like they're favorited. But
Damn it.
I know. The Alliance Taverns music,
Yeah.
that's just a happy place. I listen to the tavern music all the time in the house.
Yeah.
Like if I've got D&D planning to do, if I have like work, like if I'm editing photographs
Yeah.
for work or anything like that, that's what I'm listening to as my background because I can't work and hear voices
Okay.
because it just then I start typing the words
Whatever
that they're saying.
Yeah.
And I've done that a few times and someone's gone, why does my invoice just say deep down in the dungeon? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Deep down in the dungeon.
Yeah,
Of the photos.
because could you imagine? Other than
Fair enough.
that, obviously, just any Dragon Age song
Okay.
just makes me happy. Just any song from any game
It just brings you back.
it just brings me back to the happiest place of my life. No, but if I had to pick one song,
Yeah.
it's from Dragon Age Origins, and it's called Theda's Love Song. And
Okay.
it's the song when they have the sexy time.
Bow, bow, bow,
Sadly,
bow,
no.
bow.
It's nothing like that. It's very high pitched, and it's even has Liliana in the background being like,
okay.
singing, and it's I don't know. It just reminisce of good times.
Okay.
And then like the honorable mention, because I feel like I don't know if I deserve to say it because I haven't finished the game,
Of course.
and I therefore probably am
If
gonna
it
finish it.
impacted you, then you can say it.
Persona 5.
Oh, very nice.
Did you ever play
I've
that?
never played them, but I know of
It's
Persona.
so fucking jazzy.
Yep.
It's just like bow, 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 boom, 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 pew, 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 pew. I don't know. But that music music just makes me. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna dance to this, man. I can strum along or whatever.
Excellent. Yeah, and that's what it's all about.
Yes, but yeah, Stardew Valley and Persona 5, Dragon Age, and yeah,
Brings you joy.
Just dance around,
Good.
sit, have a cup of tea, read a book.
Yeah, puts you in that good mood.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yeah.
Whenever I'm grumpy, which is all the fucking time.
All the goddamn time, woman. Jesus Christ. Lighten up.
I know.
Sad boy music. God damn.
Hi.
Okay. Well, maybe if you listen to some of my happy songs, then I'm about to get you weird.
Okay.
So, top of the list, the one that makes me the most happy, wherever I hear it, it is Big Iron from Fallout. New Vegas? I'm going to go, I think it's New Vegas.
Oh.
Big Iron by Marty Robbins, which is
Alright.
basically like an old cowboy song.
Ooh,
And
like me a bit of cowboy.
It's beautiful.
They
It's
got them good
beautiful.
shoes.
And yeah, whenever I hear it, it makes me so happy because I know I'm sad and I know all the words to it, and it tells a fantastic story about this guy
Already?
who comes into town and he's here to catch a ranger by the name of Texas Red.
Ooh.
And
I'm red. Can I be Texas Red?
yes, you can be, but you're gonna get shot. Unfortunately, that's how it goes.
Do I die?
You do well. You die in if you're Texas Red, then you do die.
Cool, I'm not Texas Red.
Yeah. I'll be the ranger. But I started playing this for my parents when I was back having drinking sessions with them, so they love it now as well.
That's amazing.
Which brings me a lot of joy. And so whenever we get it on, we're like, Big Iron, Big Iron. Yeah, and yeah, it's great. Big Iron is fantastic. It's just a great jaunty tune. We have the Sims music as well. That's on my happy playlist. This is great.
Have you played all the Sims?
I've only played Sims 2 and 3. Well, Sims 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
2 the most, probably.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I
I didn't play any of the new ones, really.
Or Sims 4?
Yeah. I had no time for that.
Sims 4 is fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's the only one I've not bought expansions for.
Okay, fair enough.
Just because it's...
Oh god, the expansions.
They're so expensive, man.
Do you remember on 2 when you had to buy the discs and everything, and you have all the
Do you know-
cases?
That was the hardest thing when I moved out. When I first moved out, obviously, and went to like university and all that jazz.
Yeah.
My parents were like, "Well, look after your stuff. That's fine." And I was like, "Good," because I got a lot of shit. And then obviously after I'd moved out for a while, and my parents were like messaging, being like, "Oh, we're gonna need to give you some of your actual stuff now. You
Yeah.
can't just buy a house and not have your shit."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Okay, yeah, fair." Then they were sending me pictures of all the stuff that I have, and I was just like,
Oh.
I don't want any of it. There's just all these like bookshelves of just disc games that I had on my
Yeah.
PC. Just cause my parents treated me well, so I had all
Bless you.
of Sims, all the Sims 1 expansions, all the Sims 2 expansions, all the Sims 3 expansions. And
there's
that was
so
just
many.
like 2 or 3 bookshelves on
Yeah.
my thing at home, and they were like, "Do you want them?" I was like, No,
No.
I'm never gonna touch them.
No.
No, thank you. And it was just stuff like that with like I had like the one I wish I kind of kept just for like had to hang up on a wall somewhere.
So
was
many.
Black and White.
Yeah.
Do you remember that game?
Oh, Black and White was incredible.
Yeah, sorry, I'm proper tangenting now. I'm just thinking about all the games
No,
I had.
I
I don't know the
I got,
music
like,
for that, but Black and White was a great
an
game.
emulator so I could get Black and White, and I played it like a few months ago, and it was great.
Amazing. Fucking.
It's great.
What animal did you pick? There you go.
I think I picked the orangutan.
Oh, I was a tiger girl
Yeah.
or a cow.
The cow.
I think I had the cow.
Gotta pick
first.
the cow at least one time.
Yeah.
But yes,
Sorry.
the last
Sorry.
fine. Tangent crazy. Let's do it. The last one is from Viva Pinata.
Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about that game. I played that. My mom played that.
Yeah, I played it with my
Oh,
sister. I
was
played
such a
it
good
with a lot of
game.
people because it was just
Stupid.
it's stupid, but it's relaxing at the same time, and it's got beautiful music.
Except for, when people come and invade and
The
attack
red
your
dudes come and
fucking
get
monsters.
you. Yeah.
No, don't touch my little babies.
Get out of my garden, you motherfucker.
It's
I
in my
hate you.
garden.
Yeah. Okay, so now we've got our fighting music.
Ba, ba,
Getting
ba,
pumped
ba,
up.
ba, ba, ba. I'm ready to
What
punch
gets you
you.
pumped up?
Halo 1 and 3 specifically, the music.
1 and 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like just the openings to Halo is just like the high, like ooh, Thank you for correcting that for me.
That's cool. I got you.
And then I think it's an honourable mention because it's the whole of the Witcher soundtrack is amazing.
I'm glad you
Right.
have it because it's in mine as well.
Sick. But like I already loved it because I've played Witcher multiple times. I've watched my partner, play it multiple times.
Yep.
And I'll watch anyone who wants to play it because I want to see every second of that game. But it's been enhanced because it's our main combat music that our DM, who we've been doing for years and years, uses.
Yep.
And just the two songs specifically, that is Silver for Monsters and Steel for Humans. Those two songs, because they've got the lay, 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 lay.
The lay
The lay, lays, and then the bass and the drums. And, dun, 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 dun.
Yep. Okay, so for fighting pumped up songs, I have from Twisted Metal 3, Meet the Creeper by Rob Zombie,
Ooh.
which also is the intro cinematic song. And yeah,
I'm a fan of Rob Zombie.
I can't get into this because this is one of the games I played the most with my sister and my best mate Zach back in the day, where I played this so much, and the soundtrack is incredible.
It's just more metal music, like real metal artists.
It's a lot of Rob Zombie, and it's this
sick.
English group called Pitch Shifter, which do a kind of electronic sort of dirgy sort of
Oh, we need
music.
to listen to that.
Oh, it's so good. It is so good, but specifically Meet the Creeper because it just gets you going. It gets the people going, and Zach, you listen to this because he used to play a lot of rugby. He listened to this before he'd go and play rugby as his pumped up song. So yeah, that's how much it impacted us. It was incredible. That soundtrack was number one. And then honorable mention is Doom Eternal.
Ooh,
the only thing they fear is you.
Oh, that was specific.
But no, that is the one. That song is the one, and the people that know, they know.
I was gonna say when we first started saying we're gonna do a music one, I was like, well, Doom's gonna be in there for Will. I'm not even gonna think about putting that in there at all because you've covered that.
Oh yeah, and Mick Gordon absolutely killed it. It's an honorable mention, so I need to stop. It's too good.
But
Mick Gordon killed it. He absolutely slayed it.
Maybe Doom was what awakened my metalness in me.
Possibly.
Who knows? Because I played Doom, but I didn't play. I pretend played with the controller that wasn't
I see.
plugged in. My dad played Doom, and I was 2, so obviously I played it, and I was listening to it, having a great time. Mum used to listen to Meatloaf and all that jazz, and then Dad would be playing Doom, and like, boom, boom, boom. It's like, no wonder the music I like is what I like.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's it. That's it. It's all directly influenced, and it makes sense. Okay, so we have next. We've done our emotions. We now have menu game music. So when you're in your menu chilling, what's that song for you?
Dragon Age Inquisition. Obviously, you won't know it.
I don't know it.
You've not played Inquisition, but you will.
I will.
You will. I'll strip you
just-
down.
Clockwork orange me with the eyes.
Yes,
Watch
exactly.
it,
You
watch
gotta
it,
deal
play
with it.
Okay.
But the opening cinematic has like the Skyhold, which is a wonderful old decrepit tower. Don't worry about it, but it's a tower in the background, and it's just got loads of Templars marching,
Okay.
and it just has like a very like hopeful sound.
Yeah.
That as you let go on, starts then later on. You've got to leave the menu on for a little bit, and then it'll go like dawn, and it gets really dramatic all of a sudden, and you know those Templars that are walking and not going to leave.
They have a bad time.
Really bad time, but yeah, I've purposely left that menu music on for a long time, making it just chilling,
Yeah.
but also just Halo 1 specifically, with the or however it goes, with a very
The people know how it goes.
yeah, I don't
They
need
know
to
how
tell
it
them.
goes.
I just like flexing, all right.
It's great.
But yeah, Halo, the first Halo opening
Beautiful.
menu. But yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition wins for me. That's
Very good.
so
Very
good.
good choice.
It's so good.
And I will one day experience it.
You will.
I promise. So for me, it was only one because it came straight to my mind and I thought I'm going to leave it there. Screw it. It's from Need for Speed Underground 2 Riders on the Storm Snoop Dogg remix. And yeah, as soon as you load into that mofo, then boom, 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 Riders on the Storm, boom, 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 Riders on the Storm, and it's so good. And then Snoop Dogg comes in out of nowhere and he starts rapping, and it's brilliant.
Need for Speed, I forgot all about those games.
Because I can just go forever on Need for Speed as well
Oh
with the
my God, I'm
soundtracks.
sorry.
Don't get me started. Need for Speed 2016 had one of the best soundtracks of all time.
What?
So good that I had to make a mix out of it. Like,
did you?
Yeah, I make mixes and stuff, and I made one out of Need for Speed because it was so damn good. So good.
It was a
And
good
I'll
era
mention
of
it
good
again
music.
later on when it comes to another answer for a question we have. But yeah.
Ooh.
Need for Speed. Need for Speed. But this next question was probably one of the hardest ones for me.
Okay.
Just because I just kept thinking. Of them. They just
Too
kept
many
coming.
options.
There were too many answers, and this is opening track intro cinematics for games.
Mine was easy. I did it in like 0.3 seconds and
Yeah.
was like done.
Fair enough.
And you can't beat it. I'll fight you.
Oh, you can't beat it. Okay.
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
You can't beat it. It's when you start that game and you hear it, and it's just that is the game. It's just.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. You can't. There's nothing gives you that same feeling when that game starts. Every time I've started that game maybe 20, 30 times because who hasn't by now? They've released 11 copies of it,
Different
and I've bought.
versions of it. I think
I've
I've
bought
three
it.
of them.
I was gonna say I think I've bought three
At
or
least
four different
three.
times.
I
Yeah,
got
different
the VR
consoles.
version. It made me sick.
Oh,
Not in like because it's bad because of
wearing a VR headset. But like, yeah, I've got Xbox, I've got PlayStation, and I got PC. But yeah, that I just every time I get
Okay.
the same level of pumped since the first time. You can't beat it, hands down.
Fair enough. Let me try and beat it then.
You're wrong.
With the
You're
amount
wrong.
of suggestions that I have
You're
about
wrong.
to get you with. You're wrong.
You're still
You're wrong.
wrong.
Okay, so I'll start with the one that is the best for me, and I'm just trying to be a bit different here. So it was Dynasty Warriors 4 in particular.
Wrong.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
You're
I'm
wrong.
wrong, which is also Lubu's theme. Lubu,
Aw.
we love us some Lubu,
Mm,
and it is just incredible mix of metal, like electric guitar, tearing it up with kind of Chinese sounds here and there. Yep, and it gets me going. It gets the people going.
Nice. I
It's
can't
amazing, but I'm
can't
still
give you
wrong.
a fair compare because I haven't heard it. But you're wrong. Yeah.
Well, there's so like all of the intros for Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, they're always amazing. But that one in particular, Dynasty Warriors 4, is my favorite.
Nice.
Also, that Meet the Creeper song.
Yeah, yeah,
that's an
that's
intro
fair.
song as well. But
Yes.
I already used it.
You've
so
already
never
used it.
mind.
Can't have him.
SmackDown 2 WWF had Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson,
Okay,
which
that's a great song.
it was up there. There is an amazing game, another one that I played with my sister back on the PS1 called Wipeout 2097.
Oh, Wipeout! I played Wipeout.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which had some of the best music ever.
It had like just the charts at the time, right?
No, it had quite like not very well known stuff. They
okay.
might have had some, they had some Chemical Brothers stuff,
Yeah, I
but
was
the opening
gonna say,
track is.
I remember it being like
it's-
actual music.
Oh yeah, it's proper tracks that have
Yeah.
been released, and
Okay,
but that particular one is called "We Have Explosive" by Future Sound of London, which are an incredible band. They're amazing. And then the last one I have on here is Snake Eater from Metal Gear Solid 3, because that just is well, yeah, the whole soundtrack is
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay, I'll give you
and
that one. That one
can't
can
be
come
beat.
like that one. That's your best shot.
That's
your
out of all
best
of it,
shot out
yeah.
of all of them.
Oh, it's so good.
Because it's the only one I know.
That's fair. It's like it's like a James Bond song almost.
Yeah, it is. It's very
so
James
good.
Bond.
I play that for my parents as well because
Oh,
they're like, "What is this?
amazing.
What is it?" Yeah, it's fun games. More video games. You like that?
Yes,
You
we
like
do.
that? Screw you.
I like it.
Video games. Deal with
I
it.
like it.
Okay. So we have answered the questions for music within video games. Now we are moving on to
Bum, bum, bum.
if we were to choose songs for our own life, what would they be?
I'm so excited.
So we have opening tracks. What is going to be your opening track. For
You don't
your
know.
life.
You're not gonna
That's
know
fine.
this.
And then we're going to be songs that you don't know
Cool,
from
cool,
me.
cool.
So it's all
Cool,
good.
cool. So I am a big fan of the Fire Emblem series.
Okay.
Again,
Yeah, I
it's
know
more
those.
tactical, turn-based. You know, it gets me going. But for the latest one, for the what's it called? Three Houses, Fire Emblem Three Houses. You get to pick all your kids. But the opening song to that, it's very orchestral and very happy and very light, and I'd like that.
Okay.
Because by the end of the song, it gets a little bit angry.
Yeah.
But it's very light, and I feel like that's a good welcoming to me. Very light, very happy, but then I like heavy metal
the
music,
darkness.
and it's the darkness inside of me that you will get to see.
So, yeah, that's a very good choice. So, but are you just for disclaimer? Are you picking songs that are from games exclusively? Oh, okay.
Yes, I have.
didn't do that.
Oh, that's fine.
I didn't do that because
It doesn't
I
matter.
love music
Mine
too
were
much.
very, very easy
Okay.
for me for games because they were very like I feel like this could work. I could picture myself fighting crime to
That's
this
fair.
music.
I'm just basically going to talk about some of my favorite songs, babe. That's what I'm going to be doing.
You cheated.
I
You're
am.
cheating.
I am.
I'm not going to put you on the spot and be like, think of a game right now.
Oh, I won't, because I'm going to talk about the songs that I like.
That's
I don't give a
fine.
shit.
I
But I
really
like-
want to eat another blackberry. This is like
Don't do it. I have the thirst as well. I have
Yeah.
the thirst, but
The
we can't
thirst.
stop. We can't stop now. We're nearly there.
I'll
But
just drink the sexy water juice.
drink the ice residue.
That was not tasty.
So yeah, it's a very good opening track. My one is
Thanks.
Time to Pretend.
Haha, you fucked it.
Hey, it's quite late into it.
You
It's
fucked
my
it.
first fuck up. All right, take pleasure out of this.
I will.
Or it be the only one.
Shit.
Maybe. Time to Pretend by MGMT, which
No
is
idea.
a psychedelic kind of band.
Oh,
so
no
you wouldn't
chance.
have heard that.
Nope.
I love that group, and I think it's a very fitting opening track for me. And then I had an honourable mention, which was Time by Swedish House Mafia. But there we go.
Quick, move on.
General background music.
So,
What have you got?
I picked. So, I want this one to be let through if this is okay. I've never played the game, but I've listened to the entire soundtrack on repeat.
I think we can let it through. Like, it's going to be fine.
'Kay.
I'm just picking songs out of nowhere.
So, there's a game called Bastion.
Yep.
Yeah, which I'm sure everyone knows and loves, but I've not played it yet. It's on my top of my wish list of Steam. It's on my next.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
But yeah, that whole soundtrack. But I had to pick one song because again, I listened to it quite a lot. I'm just remembering. It's called Faith of Jewel. Faith of Jewel is the
Faith
specific
of
song.
Jewel.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
pretty sure it's something like that.
That's a cool name.
But yeah, it sounds, I don't know, it sounds like a market time, and it's just
Yeah.
very like happy and busy and fast going because I'm quite very, as everyone's probably aware, sporadic and on
That's
edge.
your background, kind of like,
Yeah. Ticka, ticka,
what
ticka,
stuff's
ticka.
going on.
Yeah, but it's just happy. There's nothing, stressful. It's just a nice
Okay,
pace,
just
happy.
nice ambient
tinky, tinky,
background
tink.
music.
Yeah.
Very nice. Good stuff.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah. And I went for a kind of ambient track myself, which is by an artist, one of my favourite of all times, Aphex Twin.
I feel like I've heard of it, but I can't
He's
picture
a
what
very
it sounds.
obscure artist, which makes kind of lovely, beautiful ambient sounds and songs, and then some of the most horrific shit you've ever heard in your life as well.
Oh,
But the particular one is called Flim, and it's just
Flynn?
Flim.
Oh, Flim.
Yeah, he has weird soundtrack names as well.
Sick.
That or Alberto Balsam, which weird.
Alberto Balsam.
Balsam, yeah.
Balsam. My brain went balsamic vinegar.
It pretty much is balsamic, but without the
Oh,
Mick
sick.
at the end. Yeah, Alberto Balsam.
Wow.
Those two tracks are just some of the most beautiful ambient songs that I've ever heard in my life, and they would be my background music. So yeah,
I like.
I like.
I like. I
Now
like.
we have the fight songs.
Oh my goodness. So fight song is Hades,
Hades,
God of
Ooh.
Dead specifically, but it's, I don't know, that game is just mwah, love it, shit at it, but love it. Still haven't got off the second
No.
island. I've been trying for months.
Oh, fair enough. It's a hard one.
Yeah, I think it's just because I'm really adamant that I'm gonna do it with the bow.
Well, you can.
You can if you were better than me. Probably should go with the shield. I might survive longer.
Shield is good. Hades is incredible though.
But yeah, that
Really
is like my fight music. It just
Yeah.
gets me going.
Good.
It's just
Good. Incredible.
And you can pet a dog in that game, so you know
Good
that
old
just
Cerberus.
instantly makes any game better.
Yeah. Oh, just 1,000 times better.
Turn it off. Like again, Hogwarts. You can pet all the cats. Cats are the lower tier, but
I agree.
dogs are the bestest boys.
Good.
But yeah, you know.
No, that's a good one. Hades is an incredible game, and people should play it. If you haven't played it,
You
play
must play it.
Play it right now.
After you finish listening to it.
it. My fight song is by a group called Death Grips,
Ooh.
which they're kind of a meme group because they're just so out there with their sound. They're very odd. I'll play for you for some later, and people who know, they know. But specifically, there's a song called Tachyon, and it's angry, it's out there, and it's going because the lyricist is just this black dude who's just shouting lyrics at you, and it's great.
Wow.
It's fantastic, and it gets me going. That's a song that I've been listening to at the moment. There's loads more, specifically "Lose Your Love" by Kill the Noise, which is the song I always use to test out headphones, which is from it's featured in Need for Speed 2016. I love it. I love that song so much, but because of recent times, it's going to have to be Death Grips Tachyon because it gets me going. It's an angry song.
Gets me going.
I feel like killing it. Tachyon. Yeah, it's great. It's great. And then we have boss scene music.
Darkest Dungeon.
Darkest Dungeon.
The cover
you know
music
Darkest Dungeon?
I played Darkest Dungeon.
Sorry, I didn't even realise because the second one is coming out on the 8th of May.
Oh my
Very
God,
soon. And
that's next week.
I know. I'm looking forward to it so much. I can't wait to play it. And Darkest Dungeon is incredible.
Or it's not next week. Who knows?
Oh, it might be next week. You never know. But yeah, Darkest Dungeon, one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, I love it though. I am one of the people though that I save scum it, obviously.
Oh yeah.
And then as soon as someone dies on a mission, I reload.
Just done.
No, I go back to that save, and I'll redo the same level until I can get through with no one dying. Because I've done
It's
it a few.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, I'll let some go. Like some of them that I'm like, you're a bit weird. Don't like you because you get some of them are like because they get all the debuffs, isn't it? Like this one's like needs to fuck all the time, and I'm just like I can't
kleptomaniac, all that stuff.
I can't keep up with your needs, man. You can just die. It's fine.
Well, in the second one, they have friendships between each other and stuff, and they can also hate each other, which causes debuffs.
That sounds amazing.
But it's awesome. It looks so good. I can't wait for it.
That sounds even more stressful.
And the narrator for the whole thing, he has a great voice. Yeah, it's so good that
all of it.
The disdain in his voice.
Yeah, I want him to narrate me in the boss battle. Could you imagine? Just like, and she missed again, and she missed.
And you missed
again.
I hate you.
Literally.
No, that's a great one.
I
didn't see that coming. That was a great one. I love that game.
Good.
Yeah.
Give me a little surprise here.
And for me, I have a song by one of my favorite groups, Justice. They're dance music, a French EDM group, and the song Genesis in particular.
I feel like I might have heard that then. I've heard
maybe
a song called Genesis.
Borderlands 2, they might have. No, they used a Nero track. My bad. No, Genesis. Yeah, it's incredible. I listened to it so many times when me and my dad were picking out new speakers for himself. That was the track he wanted to use to test all the different speakers when we're at someone's house.
Cool.
It was really cool, but we listened to it a lot. But yeah, it's a song that just invokes like the fear that you want. Yeah. They're kind of like, something's gonna go down. That's what I want. And then honorable mentions.
You're not allowed anymore. You've said it now.
I'm gonna explode.
Go on then.
Panic Attack by Dream Theater. Lawn.
For what? What are these
Acid
honorable
Rain.
mentions for? Just in general? Just because you're going to explode that you need to say them?
Oh, I need to say them. I need to say these songs. The songs are too good. The songs are too good. Acid Rain by Lawn and Sledgehammer by Savant. They are boss music songs all day long. I don't care. Savant makes 8-bit dubstep. Like, it's
Oh, wow.
so good. It's so good. I'm getting ready to supernova. I really am. I really
Come
am.
yeah!
But yeah,
Bum, bum, bum,
that's
bum, bum.
yeah. And I'm gonna do a little splurge at the end of just like.
Didn't you just do that?
No, I'm gonna do even more.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do it right now. In fact,
Okay, go for it. Splurge on me.
SSX Tricky 2013. Some of the best music ever. They would remix the tracks depending on what you were doing. It's a snowboarding game. It was
Okay.
incredible.
I played one snowboarding game called SSX, I think.
Yeah, and that's one of them
Oh,
earlier
okay,
on.
that's all right,
Yeah.
that's all right
It's
then.
tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Amazing.
think I've played. I've only ever heard that at like discos. But I can remember hearing that song.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Like
it's an
Year
old
6
song.
disco.
It is an old song, but they used that for their like kind of flagship song for the games.
Oh, I
And
didn't
then
even
when
realise.
They rebooted it in 2013 and had that incredible engine for remixing songs depending on what you were doing in the game at
Okay.
the time. It was just mind blowing. Vice City for Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, that's a great. I put that radio on at work.
Yeah, just the best. And then I have League of Legends songs in general.
Oh yeah, the
They're
K-pop stuff.
The K-pop stuff, I guess, but some of the other stuff is amazing, and the
Mm-hmm.
cinematics are amazing. And then I'll end it with Rock Band / Guitar Hero, because
yeah, it's
that is just another world entirely.
It's just a good music. It's just good music.
It's
Can't go
great.
wrong with that.
And I'm done, okay? I'm done.
You sure?
I'm done, I'm sure. I mean, we could do many episodes on this and it'd destroy me. But we need
No.
to stop. I need to stop.
You're
I'll
not
stop.
allowed.
But yeah, I like music a lot.
I couldn't tell. I thought you hated music.
I love music. But yes, that will do for our discussion in music. I think we have touched on some beautiful, amazing soundtracks and clips and nostalgic sort of sounds
Yeah,
within our
just
lives. and-
Heartbreak. I'm just gonna have a good
Oh,
cry
oh
after
God,
this.
Let me think of Dom again.
You're welcome.
No!
Well, do you know what we can do?
What?
We can order another drink from the bar.
Oh, we can. And everything will be okay.
Everything will be
Drown
okay.
us. We'll raise a toast for Dom, shall we?
No, raise a toast.
Raise a toast for
Toast.
Dom. Here's-
Oh.
oh, slam. I did the old coaster stick. Here's to you, Dom.
Here's to you,
Lovely.
Dom. Chin chin.
And there we have it. Well, I've been William,
And I have been Gemma.
and thank you so much for joining us for another episode at the
And
Jade Frog Tavern.
Yeah, and we'll see you when the doors open again.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, you sorry lot. Drink up, we're closing.